Sometimes I put them to bed at 7:30 instead of 8 because they can't tell time. It's 8 o'clock somewhere. I hate when she draws pictures of me because she makes me look even more like the Slender Man. Sometimes I sneak a soda and I tell them it's coffee because I'm responsible for their bodies. And mine, but that ship sailed. I tell my daughter we don't get that channel if it's a show I hate. She doesn't know what streaming is. I don't know what streaming is. I just need the mayo. Sometimes I give them baths when they don't need it because, honestly, I'm just running out the clock till bedtime. There are some studies that say letting a child cry it out is bad for their developmental health, but at 4 a.m, I don't care. I tell my children I love them no matter what, but really, there are conditions. When my kids wake up in the middle of the night, I sometimes wait an extra cry to see if my wife will get them first. I know she does the same. It offends me when I get a look from a parent at the park because my kid isn't around and they assume I'm some kind of predator. That is until I see another guy without his kid around and I assume he's some kind of predator. Oh, not now! Whenever I'm driving somewhere, I take the long way home because as soon as we get home, the nightmare resumes. I know that you should feed your kid in color, but when I'm tired, beige has a very broad color palette.
No matter what time it is when my kids wake up, if it's still dark outside, I tell them it's the middle of the night to buy myself at least 5 more minutes.
I told my kids the ice cream truck only plays music when it's out of ice cream.
Whenever I'm playing hide and seek with my kids, I always bring my phone so I can have some TikTok time.
Comment down below if you say the same types of things to your kids.
I often wait too long to change their wet diaper. I see it hanging there like a camel's neck. I just don't want to. Here you go, officer. According to my daughter, these are all my different kinds of coffee, and they're all very spicy. 5 more minutes can mean a lot of things. If we're at the playground, it means 1 more minute. If we're watching TV, it means 1 more hour. I don't think she'll ever be able to tell time. Just need a little caffeine hit. My poor daughter thinks that Coco Melon was canceled and taken off the air. She should write her senator. Oh gosh, I am lightheaded. My kids are never clean. Even when they bathe, they end up sitting in that murky water for way too long. The watercolor is unsettling. By the time I sit down for dinner, I've already had 4 wooden spoonfuls of mac and cheese. I know, boxed mac and cheese is not appetizing, but that powdered cheese is a Schedule 1 narcotic. My daughter constantly thinks her iPad battery runs out. It's just easier for her to think that the tablet died than for me to say, I don't know how long you've been on screen time and I feel horrible. I let my kids brush their own teeth to foster their independence, even though I know they're just sucking on that bristly lollipop the whole time. These teeth are just a trial run anyway. I'll be better on the next set. Oh no, it's after 5. We're done here. I let my kids have screen time so I can clean, but 2.5 hours later, I'm still on my phone. I haven't cleaned anything. I can clean when they move out. To ensure that they stay in bed, I list all the wonderful things we're going to do the next day in the hopes that tomorrow they forget everything that I said. We should have gone to the beach a lot of times. When I make my kids help me clean up, I yell at them if they just throw their clothes in the drawer, but when I'm in a rush, I do the same thing. No one's yelling at Dad, though. I let my kids pick out their outfits so they can have a sense of identity. I don't really care what they wear, to be honest, okay? Just cover up your Dungeons and Dragons. Great throw, bud! What time is it?